At last! My feet are on solid ground, but I can still feel myself rolling, as was the steady motion of the ship these last 2 months.
I just give thanks to our Lord God that we are no longer aboard that ship. It was as unpleasant a journey as I ever imagined. But we have survived a merciless battering at sea, communing with scalawag sailors and depraved strangers in quarters too close for even our own congregation. I'll not soon forget the foul smell of so many men, animals, slops, and stale ale.
Aye. And how sweet this air, and fresh this water. Bless the God in heaven. We shall be refreshed, within and without. Land legs to come soon, I suppose. You are a good friend, Mary Brewster.
As are you, Elizabeth Hopkins. But we are in a sense lost. This not being Virginia, but New England. Yet William insists we shall find safe harbor here.
I only hope it is soon. And we shall find shelter before the snow comes.
Survive this is if we
Get on the
stay
Mayflower, and he will sail back.
Gentlemen, this wilderness feeds our hopes, but leaves us with these woods and thickets and savages, a wild country to be sure, and a mighty ocean that separates us from civility, our greatest hope for exploration being mending of the shallop.
And we cannot linger and wait for it. Not only is the fierceness of winter upon us, but Captain Jones grows impatient and our victuals scarce. The need to find safe harbor and sustenance is urgent.
It is true, Captain Jones rations us, preserving the wants of his crew, and there is mutter of abandoning our goods, our families ashore, so that they can depart, supplied with all that can sustain them back to England.
Captain Jones is a better man than that.
But is he? He is. That he is. But Standish is right. We cannot wait for the shallop. Necessity calls for us to venture forth on foot, and to know that we are in the grace of God. Would we not want our sons to rightfully say that our fathers were Englishmen who set forth on this mighty ocean, all ready to perish? But they cried out to the Lord, and the Lord heard their cries, and he saw their adversity when they wandered into the desert wilderness and found no city to dwell, both hungry and thirsty. The loving kindness of the Lord sustained them.
If we met the shallop right now, the Captain Jones will take the Mayflower back to England.
We have all this land. We must stay and explore everything.
We'll take the Mayflower back
I'm
to
sure
England.
that if we
With
stay
all
here,
my
it's better.
counsel.
Our Pernice have been talking, and they say that this ship is like no other to come here before. They haven't cast any nets, shown no kettles, coats, or any sign of our missing men.
They didn't come here to fish or trade. They didn't come here like the thieves and stole our men. These are armed men, and they bring their women and children.
But what kind of place sends their women and children to a land they don't know?
Maybe to get away from the sickness.
But they're not welcome here. They could take their kettles and sicknesses to another land where they haven't taken our brothers.
Before we drive them away, we must observe these strangers, see how they act, see what their intentions are, see if they can bring back our brothers. But for now, they cannot be trusted. We must go back to our village and consult with our clan mothers.